The story starts from the bottom of the staircase. A ceaseless, contorted cord intertwines up the wooden handrail. Its bright blue colors allure, but its appearance is alarming. There's no going back now. You follow the mangled mess, curious as to where it leads. What lies behind this door? Today's story is about the horrors that lie within our game room. Yes, welcome to our room. Oh, mind your step. The first thing you'll encounter is this stupid ass Ethernet cable that coils around your feet. God damn, what a terrible spot to put this. Not only is it a major tripping hazard, but it looks tacky as hell. There's gotta be a way to make this look, presentable and safe. We'll wait until it really causes a problem. Then we'll do something about it. Following the dangerously placed Ethernet cable, it passes the first glaring imperfection, the daunting closet door. A door that hides its own secrets. Secrets that will remain untold. However, we shall not forget, this story is not about what lies behind this door, but rather what hides within this room. Let's see where else the path of the troublesome blue cord takes us next. It steadily wraps around our bookshelf and makes haste to hide behind the TV stand, like a mouse that has been discovered. The TV stand. At first glance, you may think that this setup looks appealing. We'll agree, it looks pleasant. All of our consoles are neatly displayed. We got one Switch and our Joy-Con and controllers are displayed on top. We got two cubby stand things here. One features an Xbox orgy and our PS3, while the other hosts our second GameCube and mini consoles. And a drawer. Oh, the horror! A jumble of messy cords, chargers, HDMI and Game Boy Link cables bound together to form one giant knot of madness. Random accessories and multi-taps, controller shells that look like a cicada's shedded exoskeleton. It's too much! We'd end up sitting here all day attempting to untangle this disaster. We'd forget to eat lunch. Next thing you know, we lose energy. We'd be too weak to untie the cords. We'd lose it. We'd go back insane. A feud would break out and tensions will drastically rise. The two of us will go against each other. Wouldn't it be a good idea to order a pizza? Get some energy in us to sort all this out? What was supposed to be a drawer for easy access to a few necessities and cords quickly transformed into a box of unorganized chaos. Or, how about this? We stop this organizing crap and do what we do best. Procrastinating and putting things off. Yeah, f*** it. Hey, let's complain about more drawers. Be careful not to be tricked by the beauty of our TV stand, because it conceals its own ghastly secrets from within. No! How could we be so careless, so unorganized? A conglomeration of controllers, tightly packed together, barely able to close. Come on, and the handle constantly snaps off. It's a pain in the ass. Quick, we must close the drawers. We've seen too much. But hold on, there's more. We have yet to expose the secrets that hide behind the TV stand. Yeah, that was supposed to be a jump scare. Yeah, pretty bad. This is every gamer's worst nightmare. A big mash of console cords behind your TV. It sucks a big ol' sack. Something needs to be done, like labeling what cords are what. But you should know by now that that'll never get done, because we're f***ing lazy. It's always a guessing game, like from Mario Party. You gotta tug on a cord and see if the console moves. Nope. Let's try this one. There we go, found it. After you plug it in, the cord looks like it's holding on to dear life. Just hang in there, Wii U. It looks like a seatbelt that gets locked up. Why don't we have a power strip? Sometimes we'll pop in an extension cord, but this is just ridiculous. This has to stop. Mysterious and hazardous blue Ethernet cable, please do us the honor and take us far away from here as possible. We need to leave and not turn back. We pass the drawer of disgrace, travel up the wall, and into our PC tower where the cord slumbers. The computer desk. /work area /gaming area. Our PC station went through a few moves throughout the years. At first it used to be on the other side with just one desk. After a while the desk migrated to the other side of the room in the center and we added a second desk. Recently we shoved it into this corner into an L shape to create more space. We used to spend a lot of time playing video games at the desk area. I'd play my Switch on one monitor while Mike played on the other. Sometimes we'd have anime or something playing in the middle, but we don't really do that anymore. In fact, we barely ever play any video games over here these days. That's right, we have a gaming PC, but it's extremely rare for us to play games on it for some weird ass reason. We use our PCs strictly for work purposes these days. But man, does our setup look pathetic with one monitor not working anymore. It's dead. Might as well bury it, because one day it'll come back to life and haunt us since we abandoned it when we stopped playing video games on it. Our PC tower will die on us too one of these days. It almost bit the dust on us several times. And that's entirely our fault. Yeah, it gets dusty and the top fan doesn't spin properly when we turn it on, and it makes a loud motor noise. And we gotta open it up and dust the shit out of it. It's just too much work to take care of. Apparently cleaning our desk is too much work too. Random junk and knickknacks scatter across our workspace, cables and cords, everywhere. What a surprise, Matt's lunch plate from yesterday lingers. Whoa, wait, hold on, no. That's your plate. I could have sworn I brought mine downstairs. No, buddy. That's yours. I clearly remember bringing mine down, plus mine had a peanut butter glop on it, and I don't see no peanut butter glop. Huh. Well then, whose coffee mug is that? This side of the desk typically gets invaded by nonsense, mainly because we don't really know what to do with all the space. It used to be occupied by our second TV. We moved it because there was just too much clutter going on. It moved next door on top of one of the 3 mini shelves in our room. Since we're twins, having 2 gaming setups is essential. Let's play a little game. Which gaming setup is better? Gaming setup number 1. You're familiar with it, aren't you? A dark wooden stand topped with a gray marble surface. A 40-inch Panasonic TV rests above, from 2009. Whoever plays on this TV gets to sit in the comfort of a 3-cushion couch. My, what royalty. But is it? This couch is where Frankenstein sleeps on. Cushions are disarranged. They sink inwards when you sit on them for too long. Foam pads stick out in a desperate attempt to hold the cushions in place. The sight is unpleasant. Although, a more frightening sight is seeing the other person's screen in your peripherals. A major annoyance when we're both starting a new game at the same time. Now, we move over to gaming setup number 2. A more cozier setting, perhaps. You're much closer to the action. Whoever plays here most likely has to use headphones depending on the game. Otherwise, arguments would rise about turning down our TV or risk hearing a spoiler if one of us gets too far. Headphones either add to the experience or become a bother, uncomforting. Just like the chairs we play on, cheap and stiff. The surface peels off. The armrests corrode away, even on the verge of falling off. They'd blend right in if we left them in a haunted abandoned asylum. These defective chairs are what zombies use when they play video games. Now, both setups have their pros and their cons. What tends to follow is friendly bickering about who gets what setup when we both play a game at the same time. Yeah, we kinda miss when the TV was on the desk, but we're adjusting to the shelf just fine. Kinda. The shelf looks okay, although the items displayed on the shelves are a bit uninspired. We sort of crammed in a few display pieces, and after 10 minutes of setting it up, we just said, yeah, good enough. We displayed a box of Super Mario Pez dispensers. Why? Have we lost our goddamn minds? Okay, but at least this shelf is better than the file cabinet that we used as a TV stand back in like 2015. Moving alongside this wall are our other 2 display shelves. We stacked one on top of the other. Probably not the safest of ideas. We're the type of collectors who enjoy showing off figures, boxes, collectibles, controllers, and accessories. In other words, reminding ourselves of how much money we wasted over the years. All sorts of that stuff is jam-packed here. But does it look cool enough? Could we add more? Rearrange some of it? Is it too much? Does something need to be done about our Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games? Yeah, look at this. No, wait, actually, don't look at it. Why don't we have display stands or something? It looks like we're tiling a bathroom floor. They'd make a great backsplash in your kitchen. It's at the point where we gotta stack them on top of each other because we're running out of room. Might as well introduce them to the Tower of Xboxes so they can all have one giant fest, and then stack them on top of our stacked shelves. Speaking of fests, we have no idea how to properly display most of our handhelds. The DS's and 3DS's are fine, but the Game Boy family looks so out of place and awkward. We didn't write that. They did. We just feel bad for them. Like our library of Wii U games. In this corner, we have our 2 video game shelves. Our collection isn't the greatest. We don't have shelves that cover the entire walls that's chock full of games. But we're proud of ours for the most part. I mean, it's certainly not mind-blowing. We ordered our games based on the timeline of Nintendo consoles. Nintendo Switch is at the top and is in first place by a large margin in terms of total games. We have over 100 as they stretch across its neighboring shelf. Underneath is the Wii U, and yeah, not a lot of games, unfortunately. Next is the Wii with a decent amount of games. Then the GameCube, which could use a little more work. Why the f*** we got Jimmy Neutron? And at the bottom is the Nintendo 64. Now be honest, does this look stupid? You could slap on some custom labels to easily identify your games, but I don't know, we sort of like the authenticity of the original cartridges. Sliding over to the right, we have the Super Nintendo. They're all just mashed in there. Same with the NES. We're running out of space for these two and it kind of freaks us out. Jumping up a couple rows, we have our slim collection of PlayStation games. PS1 games, PS2 games, PS3 games, and we can't forget to give some love to our lone PSP game. You must be so lonely. Hopefully our forlorn Sega Genesis game will keep you company. There you go. I already have something in common. This is great. The hell y'all looking at? Now, it seems to us that a majority of collectors alphabeticalize their games. Much more accessible and organized. Not us. It may appear that we just throw our games in here randomly, causing a huge mess. But no, we have a system. We line up our games in the order of when we got them. Is that dumb? Maybe. However, we think this method adds a bit of personality to our collection. This might seem spooky to some of you, but we find it amusing seeing where we started and how far we've come. The rest of our shelves are riddled with other junk. Mainly our amiibo. This one is themed after retro classics. Above it showcases all of our Pokemon amiibo and a couple of figures and plushies. Our Star Fox amiibo and collectibles distract you from the fact that a Wii U shelf looks empty. The top half of this shelf is themed after The Legend of Zelda, while this half is occupied by the Super Mario series. And they were kind enough to share their space with Donkey Kong. How sweet. Well, we're almost done with this haunted game room tour. Only one corner left.
But before we get to that corner, let's take a look at this wall.
Starting with our beloved LED light strips that are plastered all over our walls. We even have a light strip on the goddamn floor. We despise ceiling fan lighting. It feels like a Instagram filter from 2012. We rely on LED strip lights 99.9% of the time. And we're fascinating and trying out all kinds of cool color combos and effects. We're obsessed with LED lights. There's even one in our bathroom. You might have also noticed these consuming our entire slanted ceiling. Soundproof panels. It may be a little too much. These things piss us off from time to time. We slapped a few command strips on the back of them, and then, after a good while, the stickiness wears away. Some dangle and some even fall off. They kind of remind us of those possessed flying tiles from the Legend of Zelda games. Posters from all different video game franchises also plague our walls. Without them, the walls will no doubt look bland and boring. Except, looking at them all begs the question, do they look mega cringe?
Probably. Alright, I think we complained a little too much. But let's complain about one more thing. Moving on to the final corner. The mini fridge corner.
You can't have a game room without a mini fridge filled with convenient snacks and drinks. What happened to us? Our fridge used to be full of goodies. We'd stock up on energy drinks, flavored tea, pop, beer, alcohol, snacks, and even freeze pops. At least the front looks kinda cool, right? There's some gaming collectibles and shot glasses that we picked up from a road trip back in 2019. The two of us are big sports fans. We thought this was an appropriate area to incorporate our love for sports. If we had a bigger space, talking a big old man cave, it would be 80% video game themed and 20% sports themed. This is like 2.5% sports themed at best. It's also home to the dreaded, horrifying backlog corner. We have a lot of games, but not a lot of time. So where do the games go when we don't finish them? They're all in timeout, hiding, forgotten. Games rot away like dead corpses the longer they're immobilized. They're like ghosts, unrested souls that roam this cursed corner, patiently waiting for the day to feel fulfillment. But for now, they're held back by the force of us not having enough time, or care, and laziness.
So yeah, they sort of just float around back there, waiting for us to finally play them again. Or maybe they're scheming to kill us. Shit.
隊員国にギブエモクリュータズウポルドポルドティエイヒスアハトゥアハダグカロトゥイアイラ
I knew it.
明 boss.
Well, if your game didn't suck, you wouldn't be back here.
Aye aye. Wastarium.
Not now, we're kind of being under attack. Hello? Pizza delivery. The door's locked. Just put it on the ground and we'll come back for it later.
Wait, that's the pizza I ordered earlier.
Tim?
See? It's open. Hey guys.
Oh, come on, what the hell are you doing here?
Where's the pizza delivery guy?
Oh, right here. See, look. Pizza. Okay, guys, get this. So, I happened to answer the door a little bit ago, and it was some pizza delivery dude or something. And I decided, hey, you guys don't need this pizza that you guys ordered. So I tossed it out and said, I'll make you guys a fresh homemade pizza. Hey, here it is.
Oh, come on, not again.
Whoa, no. Guys, trust me. This time, it's better. You're gonna love it.
Are you sure? Because what the hell is on that?
It's
God,
meatloaf.
it stinks,
No.
dude.
Hear me out. Think about it like this. You two love video games, right? It's your number one passion. And it clearly shows because of how sick and awesome your game room looks. Now, the same could be said with me when I'm cooking pizza. Now, I know I'm new at it, but you two clearly put a lot of dedication and care into this hobby. Now, the same could be said with me when I'm cooking pizza. Now, I know I'm new at it, but like you guys in video games, I put a lot of care and love and passion in my cooking. Just because something doesn't look good doesn't necessarily mean that it isn't good. It's all about embracing what you love, no matter how it looks. Now, what do you guys say? Give her a bite.
You know what, Tim? It's not that bad. It's awful. You don't put meatloaf on pizza. You just don't.
You guys kidding me? After that whole speech and everything that I just gave you guys? And you guys still hate it? Unbelievable. I don't understand. Oh, and by the way, you guys, this whole game room of yours, it sucks. It's terrible. It's a disaster. Like, what the hell happened here? Ever heard of organization? Jesus.
Oh, no. That's because our game room got possessed by evil spirits.
Yeah, we were under attack, and it was crazy.
Yeah, we thought we were gonna die.
Okay, you guys do realize how insane you guys sound. What are you guys talking about? One small step in this room, boom, punch your ticket right to the hospital. You know what? No, whatever. I'm done. I tried doing something nice for you guys, so you guys can finally see how awesome I am, but forget it. I'm out of here. Doodles. Oh, God. Ow.
You good?
No, guys, I'm good. I'm fine. Oh, yeah, that hurts. I'm not gonna be able to walk for a week.
Well, that concludes our horror story.
Yeah, I think we did complain a little too much. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think we got a little carried away with our impression of our own game room. Sure, it has its problems, but that shouldn't dictate how we truly feel about this room.
We've come a long way. From starting out in our basement, hell, even our college dorms, to where it's at now. At our parents' house. A game room doesn't need to be massive and packed with hundreds and hundreds of video games, consoles, and collectibles. If it doesn't have a 70-inch LED 4K ultra high definition TV to play video games on it, so be it. Or cords neatly arranged or untangled. Who cares? As long as you take one look. One good long look at your collection and simply appreciate the journey. That's what really matters. Just make sure that it's safe. Alright, so now that we finally got around to this, want to organize the drawers?